Well, it's that time of the month where we talk about real estate, the numbers, and making it relative to you. And that's why we bring in Stephen Delisle with Delisle Properties. Today we're in a beautiful listing we're going to talk about in just a little bit. But Stephen, always good to see you. You like to break down the numbers for us.
Absolutely.
What are the numbers you saw in July?
Yeah, so these numbers are presented to us by the Greater Greenville Association of Realtors, and if you look at the new listing slide, it'll show us that we are up 18.2% in new listings on the market this year as opposed to last year. If you look at the average price slide, it'll show us that we are up 4.2% here, bringing that average price to just shy of $380,000. And the inventory slide will show us we're up 54.4% here as well, which I, for one, am actually grateful for because we have more than 2 listings to look at in every given zip code. So it's nice. It's a good change.
It's always good to break it down for folks to understand what it means for them if they're thinking about buying or selling right now. So that's what you're all about, and you're sharing that on social media. And, of course, people have a conversation with you. You like to break it down for them as well. Let's talk about this beauty that we're standing in right now. You always like to bring us to some of the listings that they can find at Delisle Properties.
Yeah, absolutely. So this one is located in Perry Crossing neighborhood right here in Greer. I absolutely love this one. I'm going to talk about a few highlights that I like. So it's in the back of the neighborhood, which is nice because there's not a lot of through traffic. It's also on a corner lot that's oversized. It's on 0.46 of an acre, which is huge. And it's got a massive fenced-in backyard as well. It's all usable. This house itself is also 4,800 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 2 offices, a bonus room, and a fully finished a basement down below as well with another bedroom and bathroom down there. And we're standing in a gourmet kitchen that opens up to a huge living space as well. So it's few and far between these days that you can find a price per square foot around $150 per square. This one's at $153. So definitely good value for your money.
It's a lot of house too. If you have a family and you're looking for that perfect entertaining spot that has a little bit of everything, this is it.
Yeah,
and
a great
it's
location.
Got
a 3-car garage too. I mean, I forgot about that. That's my favorite part.
Yeah, and it's in a cul-de-sac, so the kids are going to have plenty of time playing basketball and interacting with the neighbors. So they can go to DelisleProperties.com and check out more about this listing. It's going to go fast.
Yeah, it'll be a featured listing on our front page.
There you go. We'll put it there so you guys can get it. And there's a conversation that's happening with the National Association of Realtors that I wasn't familiar with, but a lot of people are following it. Can you give us any updates on that?
Yeah, thank you so much for bringing that up. So right now I'm going to talk at a high level because it's state by state specific because different states have different laws, different rules and regulations. Now in the state of South Carolina, we've already had a buyer agent relationship with the buyer. Now it's helpful to know that 32 other states didn't have buyer agency, meaning they didn't really understand who represented who, how they got paid, what their service was. So as a general public person, I realized that that's probably confusing, and I'm glad the settlement happened because it further made agents further disclose what their relationship was, how we serve you, and then also in the state of South Carolina, since we already had those documents, we already just added a couple extra paragraphs to what we already had in place. Again, our whole job is to protect the public.
And state by state, they have different rules, so it's important to know where you're living, make sure that you have an agent that understands that settlement and how it impacts you.
Right, yeah, just disclosure, make sure you protect the public. Pretty simple.
Pretty simple stuff. And let's talk about how folks, if they're thinking about buying or selling right now, what advice, we always like to ask your advice of things they should be doing right now in that process.
So right now, last month and this month, we're seeing an uptick in the amount of contracts being written. A couple things go into that. It seems like the buyer pool is being more accommodated by the market overall. So number one, you've got inflation numbers that have been down since the last couple of years. You've also got the 10-year treasury yield that went from 4.36 down to 3.77. And pile that on top of the Fed also talking about lowering the rates in September are all conducive actually for both a positive for both buyers and sellers, because for buyers it's more affordable, and for sellers you have a whole pool of buyers that have been sitting on the sidelines waiting for this perfect storm, which is now upon us. So I'd say if you're wanting to buy or sell, let's get a game plan before this actually happens so that we can capitalize on it, and we'll do it with you.
And if you got that game plan or you're trying to put the game plan together, you need a quarterback. So make sure you have Stephen Delisle with Delisle Properties. Again, you can go to the web address on your screen, DelisleProperties.com, to find out more about this property and any of the other properties that he has available for you. Stephen, always good to see you, and thank you for breaking it down the real estate market for us. We appreciate it.
Yeah.